questions for Mr. McEwen? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Alan.
All right. Let's move into our council reports. Wow, we made it some time. Councilman Malin, anything to report for the group?
No, nothing.
Okay, Marcy?
The meeting's on the 5th, and we're doing,
I see.
yeah,
I see three.
can't do any Disney movies, so that's when we can do that.
Oh, just straight across the board, no Disney. Well, that's just another one out there. Okay, so city Christmas movie.
It's here already.
You got the tickets already?
Yeah, I've already got mine. And it's
What?
well publicized.
Privileges of.
I just wouldn't grab them.
You're
As
sitting
soon
under
as
all
Marcy
the stuff.
cut them, I grabbed them.
Yep.
So, but she's got, it really noticed up well, it's in her newsletter, there's a separate postcard reminding people, right, so.
Do you put that,
Should be well
Lonnie, in the
publicized.
Perry section?
Yeah,
I
if
couldn't
then
find
we'd
the
have
Perry
a
section
triple
this last.
notice then.
There wasn't one.
Okay, I looked.
I went back over my notes from planning commission, just kind of.
But there really wasn't a lot to report on.
No, I don't think
You want to
so.
report on any family reunions or anybody
Yeah.
has a new baby born or something?
If somebody would call me and tell me that. I can't even get Perry School to call me and tell me what's going on.
Well, you
That's
can
why
do-
you keep getting reports from Willard School, because I'm there and I know what's going on, but
No, those
Perry won't let me know.
I have to tell you.
Yeah, it was flu shot roundup this week.
Oh,
For the
yeah,
flu
and that was
shots.
way fun.
And I'm glad that my little children survived it without calling me crying, so you guys picked up.
They really did very
The
well.
kids whose parents were not there did
Did better.
significantly better.
They did, I mean, we had one little kid, he was over there just about to get his shot, and Mom came running in and, I'm sorry, I'm late, I'm sorry, I'm late. The minute he looked up and saw her, he started crying. He was fine before that.
I just tell people.
She's
There.
So,
How old are you?
Yeah,
But that was next.
Hey,
the health
Lonnie?
department.
the one you did on the council, may I take my hat off to you on the last one?
oh, well, thank you,
My wife thought it was just great.
thank you.
All right, Councilman Walker, anything to report to the group?
Yeah,
Yeah. I closed down, you ready to know?
well, we got the police car going where we wanted to go, and we're getting a lot of information on the soccer. I need to get to you, Boyd. There's a lot of stuff coming in on that. So,
Hey, I did notice in the paper that, is it Lincoln? Who
Yeah.
got Geneva to come do all that for them?
Syracuse.
Syracuse.
Yes,
We
now,
need to look at that, yeah.
right, actually, I was talking with our city engineer Lauren about that. He's actually we're already working on a few things to see if we can duplicate that same thing here. What it was under the auspices of training, so they took their new, as I understand it, people, and I figured they can't do any damage, they're in their heavy machinery, leveling a a soccer field, and if they put a gouge in, they just make another run and fix it or whatever, so.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah, there is some chance we can get Geneva to do the same
But
thing here.
Geneva's already told us that when we're getting ready,
Yeah,
if
they're already
somebody's sitting
lined
up
up.
there not doing nothing, they'll set it down here and go to work.
Well, if I remember correctly, too, did the article state that it was like $240,000 worth of work?
Yeah.
You could knock out your whole entire grant.
Oh,
with
yeah,
matching
just with all our matches.
From the
with
equipment and
that.
the volunteer
Yeah.
work, just on having them do that.
And Real just helped the city out big time
With money?
with money and equipment, so.
And the other thing that's neat is we still have 88,000 or whatever in the park impact fees too.
Yeah, but I need that, I've gotta get with Boyd, we need that for Dale Young Park.
Right, yeah, we don't want to use it all over the place.
Hold on, Boyd, you're gonna be busy.
Cost that much to find that raft?
That's why you gotta dredge it out till you find it.
Well, they didn't find it last time, so I'm hoping they'll find it this time.
Yeah, and we worked with the Corps a little today, and the Corps is gonna make it easy for us to get an easier permit so that we can do that work and dredging that out, and they'll even, they'll help us through the whole process.
Okay, no report from the mayor. The mayor is excused tonight. I failed to excuse him at first, and so was Councilman Peterson.
Well, mayor couldn't talk very
Yeah,
well.
he couldn't talk. I'm like, don't bring your son to the meeting.
Yeah, he's sick. He told me that his lame jokes wouldn't sound near as well with his current voice. That's how he phrased it.
I did tell him to go with the vaccine.
I did want to report that we did have, the city's emails been migrated over to the exchange system for all the city employees here as well as the council. Everybody should have gotten an email on that.
Bill's really excited about it.
I'm excited.
I'll get with you, Bill. I'll show you the finer things in life.
Just remember that you couldn't get into it last night.
Last night was doing the upgrade, yeah.
That's why you punched out the new email this morning
Partly, yes,
early.
yeah.
Can you change your password?
Yes,
That's a good question.
And where would I go to?
I will help you.
I'm
Okay.
pretty good at that, but I couldn't see settings.
I just have to tell you that everybody really likes that new email.
Good.
Much
Actually,
faster.
That's kind of sarcastic. They all.
And they're gonna like it.
We're gonna like it.
Faster.
So I've been to
It's like any
a
new
little
thing, you
comment
get used
also
to it
week.
first, and then you got all the added power. The neat thing is where you do have that potential for groupings and so forth too, and,
It's really nice.
yeah.
Well, it's got the calendar built in, you can, I mean.
Although I think it'd be good as if either Susan or Shanna was empowered to help make some of those grouping changes and whatever in-house perhaps.
Can I make some distribution lists on the, well, if I sent you the list to make, could you make some distribution lists on the global address?
Oh, yeah, very easy to do. We should be able to delegate it to you. I talked to
Okay.
Jeff about it, so, yeah, it's easy to do. It's easy to do, but for far as governmental record keeping and everything else,
Oh,
it's,
well, easier.
I know, it's
I like it.
It's tough, but I'll help you out, Bill. I'll help you out.
Sorry.
Bill, you're on the change team. Don't be on that team.
Well, I'd really load the 9mm, see what I can do.
Your laptop won't survive. But we do, like I said, we've got steps to get things going here. I'll email out the link so people can look at Thinker Creative's website, what they've done, and particularly Shannon, if I can get with you after, we can maybe see what we can schedule on that. So, another thing we've come out in kind of looking at the city's technology, as far as computers wise, I'd like to probably get with the mayor and Duncan and Shannon to set up a some sort of a standard policy on equipment refresh. Everybody's computers are really, I mean, the newest computer here is 2 years old.
Right, Jeff was talking to us.
And yours is going to
Mine's
chatter
pretty
every
old.
tooth out in your head. I
Yeah,
don't know how you can stand working on it.
yeah.
Shannon's is painful to work on, and I was like, wow, this is tough. But basically, it's really easy. We just put it on a 4-year rotation schedule.
Right, and then at first we might have to do 3 to get caught up is what Jeff
Yeah,
was saying.
yeah. You kind of get on a 4-year rotation schedule.
Right.
Purchase machines with a 3-year warranty. Get it with additional last year. You can eke that additional time out. We've got roughly 16 PCs in the city, 40 PCs a year.
Mhm.
That's what it really boils down to. Within 4 years, you got another new computer.
It'd
Whether
be easier to
desktops,
budget that way too.
easy to budget.
Yeah.
We're primarily everybody has desktops. You can easily get 4 years of use out of them.
Then we'd have to probably do a fourth of the laptops as well this year, I guess.
Yeah,
This one's already gone.
yeah. The laptops and some of the ones the mayor's rounded up with kind of been less than.
More than I do.
That's user error.
Anyway, I'll try and send you something. It's really easy, but for budgeting purposes, it's just hard to come back and say, hey, in the middle of the budget year, you guys got to spend so much for computers when it was never a line item.
Yeah, it's hard.
But as you get this next spring to start thinking of things, say, hey, we need to budget for this because it's really impacting employee workflow,
Mhm.
your effectiveness. You're sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting, and then it locks up, you have to start over again. I don't know how Rachel gets anything done. Her computer is so
Yeah,
just
yeah.
temperamental. You look at it the wrong way and it won't do anything. It's
He's talking about my laptop. Oh, Todd, right now HP for 1100 you can buy 3 fully complete computers.
yeah, there's really good buys out
There's
there.
some government.
There is.
That's great.
That's that guy right there.
Yeah, there's some good stuff out there. So, Anyway, that's all I've got to report. Anybody else have anything for the newsletter? We've got the sample newsletter sent to us.
Right, and then I had a couple of last handwritten proposed changes on the copy in front of you since the email version. A couple typos, and then mainly on the last page,